From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. One ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And he'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium. And now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now it's Howe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. back to throw. Howell. This one complete to Watkins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Howell. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be third down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you...
And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. 1 quarter down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The tight end Fant in motion. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A pass caught by Saquon.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Man in motion, heading left. On third down, it's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in four-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
Here's Howell. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run here with Walker. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Silver. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. 73. Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Panther 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Got it. Ready? Check smash. Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Ready? 19. Right here.
Throwing is Howell. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
63, 63, 63.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is going to be out of bounds. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll pitch it to Barkley. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board just before halftime. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He fields it at the 8.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 65 cap, 65 cap. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
Back to throw. Howell. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That pickup good for 29 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Now it's Howell. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score Seahawks 34, Eagles 3.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They'll throw with Howell. Into space at the 45. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. Once again, it's Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Here's Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 6.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw is Howell. He'll get this complete to Walker.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The run up the middle, it's Walker. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll work his way only to the 23. Second down and 8.
Let's go.
Howell. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Warriors 70. Here we go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Don't touch that.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Hurts to the air on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll work now on second and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Going up top. That is hard. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Second and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. This one complete to Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, they go with Walker. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 18-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A second down throw for Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 15 yards through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hurts again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is... They'll come up now for second down and 4.
73. 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
The tight end Fant in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
63, 63, 63.
Man in motion is Smith. On third down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Man in motion is Smith. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a new set of downs.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Philadelphia. To the air again. Hurts. They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. Back to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
70 Lion, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Back to throw. Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lion.
Here's Howell. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. On the ground is Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Howell. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
They run with Walker. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On first down, it's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Hurts sending it downfield for Fant. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Man in motion is Smith. On third down, here's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. Now Hurts on fourth down. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, check that street. Let's go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Higgins sent in motion. Throwing is Howe. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Let's go.